Hey guys, so in this video, I'm going to be showing you how to use Rank Math, which is an SEO tool for WordPress. So if this is something you're interested in learning how to do, then let's get started. Okay, so first you're going to have to open up a WordPress website. So this is an example one here. Okay, and then just make sure you have content already that can be optimized. Okay, so we're going to go to the dashboard and plugins. Okay, then over here, what you want to do is go to add plugins, and then we're going to search for Rank Math. Okay, so the first one here and install now. Okay, and then activate. Okay, great. So now Rank Math is installed. We can see the app available here on the side. So we can click into that. What we're going to do is create a free account here. So we can connect our Google Search Console and have access to additional features. So let's do connect account. Okay, and then you're just gonna have to sign up for an account here. So it's free to get started. So you can just sign up by Google or email, password, or WordPress. So I'll just do Google. Okay, so once you connect an account, then you'll activate a free license. So I'll do activate now and then make sure the URL is correct. Okay, great. So now it's gonna connect us to the wizard here. Okay, so we can do easy mode. So this will just have Rank Math set up everything by default, but I'll do the advanced setup here so we can get more in depth with our Rank Math configuration. Okay, so let's do start wizard. Okay, so this is a fresh site, so I don't have any data. So if you do, then you can do that here. If you're migrating from a different SEO plugin like Yoast SEO or all-in-one SEO. So I'll just do skip. Okay, so over here, you want to state what your website is. So this is an agency test website. So we can say it's a small business website, organization. So you can choose a specific business type. So this is important for your schema tags. So make sure you select the category relative to your business or use case. Okay, so I'll just say corporation. Okay, and then website name. So you can just say Mappy Agency. Over here, you want to state your specific business name. So Mappy Agency, and then upload a logo. Okay, so I'll use this logo here. And then again, for default social share. So if someone shares your website, then this is the fallback image if you don't have one. So it's good to have this so you have some form of image. So I just use a logo here as well. Okay, and then save and continue. Okay, so if you have Google Search Console, Google Analytics, then you can connect it here. So since this is a test website, I don't have that set up. So for your production website, I would connect Google Services here as it will automatically verify the site and submit sitemaps automatically, which will help with indexing your website faster with Google. Okay, so I'll just skip this one for now. Okay, save and continue. Okay, great. So this is a sitemap. So this is what's submitted to Google to index your pages. Okay, so I just want to submit my pages and posts. So these elements, they shouldn't be indexed by Google. So I'll turn these off. Okay, and then images as well. So I don't want my images to be indexed as they're part of like the page content or blog posts. Okay, and then categories that want to be indexed, say your categories for your blog posts, so that can be indexed. So we'll do save and continue. So if there's any empty category or tag archives, then it'll be set to no index. So this is useful as you don't want Google to index empty pages. Okay, so adding no follow links. So say this is links that aren't relevant to your site, then you can set it to no follow. So I'll just keep it off by default here. And then over here is open external links in new tabs or windows. So we can keep this on again by default as well, as it's useful if you want to keep your website open. If you have an external link and that's linking to another page. So let's just keep it set up by how it is by default and click save and continue. Okay, great. So now the site is SEO optimized according to the wizard, but we'll still have to make additional optimizations. We can do setup advanced options. Okay, role manager, so we can enable that if you have multiple users. So just keep it off by default. 404 monitor, so this is important, as if you have a missing page, that could be a waste of SEO traffic, so I'll keep that on. Okay, and then redirections. So say if you have a broken page and you want to redirect that to another page that's working, then you can turn on redirections here. So I'll turn that on and click save and continue. Okay, over here, so the schema markups. So you just want to state what your blog posts are about. So for a specific post, it would be articles, right? And then it could just be article. Okay, so you just want to match the specific category. Okay, and save and continue. Okay, so this is the Rank Math SEO dashboard once we have it installed. So we can see all these available features. Okay, so here are all the modules. So we have content AI, so you can see the settings here. Okay, so this is for getting sophisticated AI suggestions for keywords. So we can just keep that on, go back to dashboard. Okay, 404 monitoring, we turned that on. So if you have advanced custom fields, then you can turn this on here. So AI visibility, so this is important for showing up on ChatGPT and Claude. Okay, and then if you have these specific plugins, you can enable SEO functionality on those plugins. So BuddyPress here or BBPress. So we don't have that, so I'll just keep that disabled. Okay, so image SEO. So this is for all entitled tags. We can enable that. So we have those options. Instant indexing. So this is important as you want to be indexed on your latest content updates. Okay, link counter. So again, links are important for our SEO. So it keeps a total count of internal, external links. Okay, so some of these are pro features. Here is LLMS. So this is for getting found on AI models, so we'll turn that on. Okay, and then local SEO is on, news sitemap, so that's pro podcasts. It's also pro redirections, so we can set up 301 and 302 redirects on broken pages. Schema, so this is important for showing up in rich search results and ranking higher on Google. Okay, so role manager, so we didn't enable that as we only have one user. SEO analyzer, so this looks at your website and does SEO analysis. So this is what we'll be using to optimize each page and post. So sitemap, so this is again a core asset in SEO, as this is what Google indexes to get a map of your site. So video sitemap, so we don't have any videos here, but again, this is a pro feature. Google Web Stories, so makes any story created with the Web Stories plugin. So not sure what that is, but I'll just keep it off by default. And then over here, WooCommerce. So if you're an e-commerce store, you can turn that on. But again, this is just an agency website, so we don't need that. So again, we have all the useful modules here. Okay, and then we can look at the settings here on the side. So to access each one of the features, so content AI. Okay, so next I'll show you how to optimize an individual page. So we'll go here into all pages. Okay, so home and then edit. Okay, and then you'll see the rank math module here at the top, right? So we can click into that. And then over here is where you would edit your snippets. So this is where you would optimize for SEO. So I'll just move myself to the left here. Okay, so let's just edit the snippet. Okay, so we'll just change the title to Mappy Agency Web Design Services. Okay, and then we see a preview of how it would look like on Google search or say any other search engines, and then the description. So we can say Web Design Services in Toronto. We specialize in WordPress and WooCommerce builds. All right, so that's just a basic description. Again, you can use AI just to fluff it up. Okay, so I'll just keep it like this for demonstration. And then here is the social. So this is how it would look like if you shared it on Facebook or Instagram. And again, you can add a separate title and description here. Okay, and then I'll just exit that. So now we can see the snippet here. So I'll just save this. Okay, and then over here is the on-page SEO. So we can say we're optimizing for web design. Okay, and then what we would want to do is follow these tips here, where it's saying that the focus keyword is not being mentioned. See how it's saying it's mentioned in the snippet here, so it highlights. So you just want to make sure you fix the suggestions in order to rank higher on Google. Okay, so to do that, I would have to just go here into Elementor. Okay, let me just save first. Okay, and then go edit with Elementor. Okay, so I would want to have it appear up here at the front. So we can just say Web Design Toronto, then publish. Okay, and then over here as well. Okay, so I just add it to the beginning there. Web Design Toronto Services. Okay, and then publish that. Okay, and then I'll just go back to editing the page so we can get insight on rank math. Okay, great. So if we see over here, our basic SEO has improved to all good. Now, if we scroll down to the bottom, there's some additional stuff we can improve, say adding an image with the focus keyword as an alt text. So that's how you would do on-page SEO. So once you have that, then you just do the other pages. So I'll just go back to the dashboard and show you how to do this for posts as well. Okay, so you just go here to post and all posts, and then we have this sample blog post, so I'll just do edit. Okay, and then over here again, you just have your rank math module, then you can just fill these out like we did for the page, and that's how you do on-page SEO using rank math. Okay, and then over here, some additional settings. So you want to make sure that you have index on if you want the page to be indexed. So just make sure you have that turned on. And then this is a schema for rich search results. And then over here is the social media snippet editor and the general editor that we had before. Okay, and lastly, I'll just go over the pricing if you want to upgrade to the pro version. So if you go over here in pricing, okay, and then you can upgrade to the pro license here, and it's for unlimited personal websites tracking up to 1,000 keywords, and that'll be about $70. But we were able to set up a good SEO foundation with just a free version, so I recommend just starting with that. And if you need more features, then you can upgrade. So great, so we were able to set up Rank Math SEO and do on-page SEO using their tools. So if you need any help with any web design or SEO on your website, then you can contact me at mapletmedia.ca. Please like and subscribe to stay up to date on my latest videos, and thanks for watching.